Okay, hey guys, before we get into this video, I'd just like to say thank you so much for the support on the last video. I noticed we have 14 views so far. Thank you so much. Also, if you like our videos and you want to watch them again, please watch them again because it helps out me and you're getting a recap too. Also, if you're feeling generous, give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, give it a subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. So, today we're going to be talking about RAM. But before we do that, reintroduction. My name's Baylor. I'm 11, teaching you about computers, and yeah, we're both learning together. So, what RAM is. RAM's a long, skinny stick. Sort of looks like this. Let me let the camera focus. Let focus. Dang it, stupid light. There. Okay, so camera. Let's see this. See these little pins up here? Those are called pins. And there's one huge dent in the pins. And it's not aligned with the middle. So you gotta make sure it aligns with the slot. And how RAM works, you put it in a slot and then there's two clamps, you clamp it in the slot. And so what you do with the RAM, when you clamp it in, you got to make sure that big dent lines in with the slot. So you gotta make sure it lines, or else you're just smashing computer parts together, probably breaking things. And yeah, basically what RAM does and what it is. What another thing that it really is that I could explain in a very short sentence. RAM is a very fast form of memory storage. Um, Another thing is that it read and writes data. So it takes the most important. Say you're playing a game, it takes the most important pieces of that game and it transfers it and reads and writes the data so that it pulls up on the screen way faster. Because it's a fast memory storage. It's essentially, uh, it'll so get the newest versions of RAM. Try to get those because like DDR, try to get those. Like DDR5 is the most recent. That just means it goes at the fastest speed, and it also goes. It also has a lot of capacity in it, which basically means it can read and write more data. And it can read and write data faster. Um, then so DDR5 is kind of expensive. It's been going down lately, but it's still kind of expensive. If you're on a budget, try to get some of the older ones, but yeah. Also, you gotta make sure you get the version that's compatible with the slot you have, because if you don't get the version that's compatible with the RAM slot you have, then it won't work. So you need to put a DDR5 card in DDR5 slot to make it work. So, I'm not necessarily saying you have to get DDR5. I'm just saying that you gotta make sure it's compatible with your slot. So, another thing, sometimes if you go to your BIOS screen, which is basically a screen that tells you, all your RAM and stuff like that, how fast your computer's going. We'll talk about it later in one of the other videos, but moving on with it, basically what it does, it it just tells you, how many RAM you have. But sometimes it takes it in megabytes, and basically it normally measures in gigabytes. And gigabytes are like the more gigabytes of RAM you have, the better. But sometimes it measures in megabytes. For you to calculate, it's 1,024 megabytes equals 1 gigabyte. A lot of people say it's 1,000. That's because they like to round it to the nearest thousand. Okay. So that's a lot of what I wanted to say today. If I could take just one sentence to describe what RAM really is, it's that it's a very fast memory storage that reads and writes data. That's basically why I would like to end this video off of. So, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Please come to the next video, and I will see y'all later. And have a great day, like I always say, whatever you are doing. See ya.